Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder, Pat Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. Sorry for no Tesla video yesterday. There just wasn't enough price action to justify it in my mind. So for anybody who contacted us, sorry about that. All it did was come up yesterday to the highs and our levels didn't change. Another question we did get in email is for shorter term traders who might be trading more intraday. How do we find other shorter levels? Because we've said, okay, our next level is essentially 249.64, so the 250 target. If you watched especially our crypto videos, we talk about forward and reverse Gann boxes. I talked about coming off of a rotation zone is a great way to do a reverse Gann box. So let me show you that. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me drag my tool on here, switch to my ratio preset of the Gann levels. So these are going to be the shorter term ones. I'm going to do a reverse Gann box off the rotation zone. Why it's called a reverse Gann box is it's backwards in time. So there we go from this key swing low to the prior key swing high, and that projects up a 12 and a 25% level. And that's what we're watching for. So you can see it would give 245.14. I don't even know what the close was. 245.06. The high was 245.38. So that gave you another target. Looks, people say, well, what about the 12.5%? It looks like it went right through it. Well, let's see. Let's drop down to maybe a 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart. Okay, look at this. Here you go. Here's why we use both levels. So it rallies. We had a gap open. Gap was not filled, so remember we have a gap left behind that on a pullback we'll start watching for that gap fill. Coming up, pause there. I mean, we're not looking for the exact high or low. We're looking for a level that we react to. So it went through and closed just below, tried to get up above it, and then close back down at the prior resistance becoming support, and then moves back up, and you see then it essentially reacts at this level. You know, it's caught between those two levels, but that's the way it closes out. So that's how you can get the shorter term levels. All right, now with the next pausing bar, you could always do a forward Gann box. And maybe we'll touch on that next week once we get another nice pausing bar. Let's go back to the daily chart. Let me take this off. So okay, that's how you get those levels. Right now, based off of this, next key level is, you can know if you get a pausing bar on Monday, just do the forward Gann box from this low to the pausing bar, and that'll give you the intraday levels. But we're still targeting 249.64, essentially 245. Above that, 253, and above that, let's see what we have. Or what's that about? 257.75. Pull back, we have this gap. So first key level would be the gap fill. The gap fill would be to 238.40. If we break to below today's low, next key area we're watching is about 235. I'm just going to go all about 235, which would be by the time Monday hits, which would be the trend line, and we have that would be top of the rotation zone. If we got through there. Minor resistance coming in about 233.50. Major now support coming in at 227.60 area. So that's our major support level. Prior swing low, bottom of the rotation zone, and this little cluster there. Let's check in on the weekly chart. So here, remember we talked about the top of the rotation zone. Look at the exact top of the rotation zone on the weekly chart. Coming in right there, pausing. So we're going to have to really watch next week to see if we pull back from there, or if we don't, then we'll be finally above the weekly rotation zone. So we'll be back to a more neutral bias going into their earnings. It's really all we have on a substantial rally. You can see up here, major area on any really major rally, 273. So those are the key things. And by the way, on a bigger pullback, 217.35, then 209, and then 201 are all the key levels to the downside. So we have for you on this Tesla update, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.